A bit about how I day trade. I've made enough videos about day trading, and you can say, okay, there's no proof of a chance. I've made loads of videos in my domain name in this channel. I've made nearly 500 videos. If you look back about 100 videos, about at the start, I've got a day trading playlist. I've made videos on how I day trade, and I've showed you that basically I trade in a practice account, but it's the same in real. But you just need the budget to do it for real. Many people have got the budget, but don't know how to day trade. I know how to day trade, but I haven't got the budget. That's how it is. But the same, you're buying the same live price. If you're buying it for real money, you're buying it for real. If you're buying it for in practice money, you're still buying it at the same price as real money, the same trade. But I've been able to trade now in mountain. I prefer mountain chart. Some people prefer candlesticks. I can day trade in mountain chart or line, or which is line is also another the chart things that up now. It's referred to as line. And mountain is line. Line is just lines. Yeah, they go up and down. Yeah, and then mountain chart is same lines, but it's got shaded colours with mountain view. Yeah. And then you've got candlesticks. Obviously, you know the candlestick patterns. And I can trade numerically as well. Day trade numerically, just from numbers, which is how I trade now. Now, I've got in my account, I've got the option to have there's 110 different indicators, like your VWAP, your volume, your Bollinger Bands, and all that. Yeah, your moving average. All that. I've got 110 different indicators I can have. But the problem is you can get too confused if you use too many indicators. You've got 110 to pick from. Which ones of the 110 are you going to pick? People trade differently. People trade different. Yeah, different. It's like people trade commodities. People trade forex. People trade with options. People trade tech stocks. People do day trading, do swing trading, stocks. There's so much variety. Everyone's got a different way of how they want to trade. Some like to go make money going long, which is what I do. Some like to make money going down, which is shorting stocks. And you've got over 110 different indicators. The combinations are varied and varied. How I trade, I found that I trade. I've said before now. I trade with the available, which is the available. It's like trading. It's just like buying and selling products if you want, yeah? You can only buy, it's like if you bought and sold a car. You can only buy and sell a car based on how much money you got in your bank, and you just want to know how much you need to leave in the bank before what you can buy, yeah? So you're trading here, but you've got that much in the bank, and that's where you got no money in the bank, yeah? But the account I use is at the top, so this bit at the bottom, yeah? The buffer zone, what you want to call it, is at the top. So my available is there. My equity is here, my margin is here, and my profit and loss is there. So they're the four figures that I use to trade, and they fluctuate, all of them, during the course of trading. So if I'm losing money, obviously my profit and loss will fluctuate up and down. If I'm making money, my profit and loss will actually fluctuate up and down. If I'm losing money, my equity will go up and down. Or down or up, but I'm losing or making money, which will affect my available, which will go up and down depending on how much money I've made or lost, as to how much if that is drawing against my equity is drawing against my available. Yeah? And then you've got the margin. Yeah? If you sell a trade, your margin will decrease or increase as to whether you buy or sell a trade, as to how much margin is required, etc., etc. And if you start losing money, your margin goes to next to zero money. Then you get a margin call, etc. And that's the four charts that I use to trade, which will fluctuate. I know roughly what I'm looking at. And then I just click into the trade, and I can see which trade is actually losing the money. Because at the moment, I can use, not at the moment, but sometimes I use about 7 trades on at the same time. I swing trade about 7 trades on option call, which is making money when it goes long, with no stop loss. on any of the trades. Do not do like this. Do not trade like this. It's just the way I like to trade. Knowing the stocks I'd like to trade, it's just I like to trade certain stocks. Like if you trade gold or commodities, you know what you're trading. Or forex, you know exactly what. If you've traded them before, you know usually how they react. I know how the tech stocks I trade on options, pretty much how they react, which is how I like to trade. But the minutes are going to rattle on the video, but that's basically it. But now I click on the options now. When I trade now, I've got the 4 figures that are available: my equity, my margin, and my profit and loss. But now I use 2 more figures now. So before I actually, if I'm not swing trading at the moment, today I won't be swing trading because I haven't had my stocks open overnight. I've had closed trades, so I've just got the balance that I left on Friday. So like now, I will have I look at the options. I click on the options, and I'll see, because you can see if the put, which is going short, is increasing. If it's going deficit fast, you can see if it's going down. If the deficit is increasing fast, there's profit to be made there. If the option call, which means if the put, which means going down, is increasing fast, means there's money to be made going down. Short. If the call is going up, in green, there's money to be made there. But I just watch those 2 figures as well. So I look at my opening balance if I'm swing trading. If I'm not, it doesn't really matter because it's just got me available and my equity is the same. Margin is 0 because there's no trades in the account, and the profit and loss is nothing because there's no profit or loss because there's no trades. So today I'll be starting with equity. My available and my equity are the same. There's no profit and loss. There's no margin or there's no profit and loss. Just available and equity. When you're swing trading, that will change because you will have trades open and you will have a margin amount if you trade margin, options, whatever, and then you will have and you'll have a profit and loss. So there will be a figure in your available, there'll be a figure in your equity, and there'll be a figure in your margin, and there'll be a figure in your profit and loss if you're swing trading overnight. If you're closure trade or day trading, you will have a figure in your available, a figure in your equity, but no figure in your margin or no figure in your profit and loss. I hope this helps you. Yeah, but I now start using the options as well to see which way the trades are going, whether puts making more money than call before I buy the option if I'm day trading. If I'm swing trading, it doesn't really matter because I'm already in the trades. If that helps you. Hopefully someone actually comes into day trading based on the waffle that I waffle on about day trading. I don't know. Anyway, all good fun. Adios.